If you're feeling defective, you probably have a defectiveness life trap. A life trap is a pattern of behavior that starts in childhood and continues into adulthood. Shame is what you feel when your defectiveness is exposed. In order to prevent exposure, you engage in unhealthy coping strategies, overcompensation, avoidance, and surrender. This is equivalent to fight, flight, and freeze. In this video, I'm going to discuss overcompensation and surrender, plus 9 strategies to the healing process. Let's get started. To surrender is to give in to your sense of worthlessness. You select partners who don't meet your needs. They're cold and they're abusive. You don't set limits in your personal and your professional life. You subconsciously accept that you are defective and worthless. You then repeat your defectiveness life trap as an adult and live out childhood experiences such as abuse. You might exhibit neediness, jealousy, and a need for constant reassurance. You have low self-esteem and you don't believe anything positive about yourself. You might wonder why someone actually wants to be with you. I'm ugly, I'm worthless, I'm stupid, no one wants me, I should have known better. People who surrender believe they can't do better. This coping strategy is not helpful because you remain frozen in time, which makes you extremely vulnerable in relationships. On the opposite end, you overcompensate in order to shield yourself from the inward gaze of defectiveness. You're so convincing that you become oblivious to your true belief that you are defective. It's so deep, you fool yourself into its non-existence and treat people poorly, not realizing this is your way of coping. One would never guess defectiveness is buried within, because you want to exude perfection. These people are entitled, self-centered, demanding, dismissive. They disregard others, they're cold, they blame others for their problems, they lack empathy, and they act superior. Their outer shell is extremely tough, and they keep people at bay by being critical and judgmental. They want perfection from themselves and others. But in both cases of surrender and overcompensation, they feel unworthy of love and they truly believe they are inherently flawed. Time for the 9 strategies to help you heal from both surrender and overcompensation. Number 1, pay attention to your patterns of behavior. When you engage in surrender and overcompensate, what does it look like? Are you phoning your partner to see if he's actually at work because you always believe he's cheating on you? Are you critical of your partner because it makes you feel better? Do you easily get defensive and argumentative when your behavior is called out? Do you need constant reassurance? Do you devalue your loved ones? Do you misuse alcohol and drugs? Do you avoid your emotions and getting close to others? Are you needy and easily offended? You have to be aware of your coping mechanisms so you can identify and make changes to your behavior. This means you have to be open to facing your shame. Number 2, recognize the origins of your shame. Do you come from a generational line of shame-based parents and grandparents? Did you grow up hearing, "I wish you were never born"? Or did you ever feel like anything you did was never enough? Were you made the scapegoat of your family? Were you called a loser, ugly, good for nothing by the people who were supposed to love and protect you? Don't force a memory. Let it come naturally. If that doesn't work, you can always start with the present. Ask yourself, what has triggered you recently that revealed feelings of defectiveness and shame? This is a very important part of the process because it will demonstrate you weren't born defective. It was a feeling you internalized based on your environment, not who you are. This will help with the process of changing the narrative. Number 3, identify your triggers. This is similar to number 1, but I want you to focus on the triggering situation. What are situations that trigger your feelings of defectiveness and reveal shame? Does a coworker embarrass you at work? Do you feel self-conscious around people you deem smart and successful? Do you have unrealistic expectations from your partner and friends around birthdays and holidays? Do you get easily offended if someone gives you constructive feedback? Write this down so you have a sense of awareness. It can be difficult compiling this list, but it's important to recognize if there is a reoccurring theme. Number 4, create a list of your good qualities and defects from childhood, teenage years, and present. Many of you have a very clouded, non-objective view about yourself. For this section, I want you to be very honest and objective, even if it goes against your theory that you are inherently flawed. Were you kind? Were you smart? Were you an honest kid? Were you a good dancer, a good singer? Were you the president of your debate club? Most of the time, it will be hard to pinpoint an objective flaw about yourself from childhood. However, you still might find yourself saying, I know there's something inherently wrong with me. The point of this exercise is for you to see that there is a different perspective of who you are. As an adult, don't be afraid to ask for feedback. Of course, don't ask the people who caused your feelings of shame and defectiveness. Ask the people who genuinely care about you. Someone might say you are kind because you volunteer every Sunday with the elderly. Don't dismiss that. Say thank you. Continue to compile your list and read it every single day. You might not believe all the positive truths about yourself right away, but be open to the possibility that they are actually true. Number 5, write a letter. I've mentioned this in many of my other videos. Write a letter to your critical parent or family member outlining what they did to you and how it's impacted you. You don't have to give them the letter. This is just an imagery exercise. Read it out loud and tell them what you want. Be very honest. You can express anger, sadness. You are using this letter to freely express yourself and stand up for yourself. This will help you start your healing journey. Number 6, be more open and genuine in your relationships. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. Slowly take your mask off and allow others to see the real you. No perfection, no act. If you're someone who surrenders, you might be too vulnerable and not have a filter. You'll want to protect yourself. Work on identifying your needs and your wants so you know what to ask for. Go with the other person's pace. Allow them to share something about themselves, and you can follow suit if you're comfortable. Pace yourself. You don't want to reveal too much in the beginning. Not all will receive you with kindness. It doesn't mean you did something wrong by being vulnerable. It just means you haven't found the right person to be vulnerable with. Number 7, accept love. Allow those who truly love you to actually love you. Stop pushing them away. Yes, you will feel uncomfortable accepting kindness and being treated with respect. You will feel hesitant to make a mistake and not believe someone will judge you. Someone wanting to take care of you sounds like a foreign concept. Don't minimize it. Don't dismiss it, and don't run away from it. This is your opportunity to embrace what you and your inner child missed out on. Number 8, stop allowing people to treat you poorly. I mentioned in my previous video that we might choose partners and friends that remind us of our past, even when it's negative. The reason why is because it's familiar. So, you might choose someone who is critical and rejecting. Start the elimination process. I know this will be hard, but I want you to examine your current relationship. Ask yourself who treats you with respect and kindness and who treats you poorly. It's almost impossible to promote healing if you maintain unhealthy relationships. It's okay to receive constructive feedback that isn't demeaning, but know the difference between criticism and reasonable feedback and observation. Stand up for yourself. If you made it to the end of my video, thanks for watching. These are just a few strategies I mentioned to get you started on your healing journey. Don't strive for perfection and know that you are not alone. Comment below if you struggle with feeling defective and shame. What are you doing to overcome this? Help each other out in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Bye for now.